Hello everyone, let's understand recursion in C programming. So here we have taken an example. What is recursion? Recursion is calling the same function again and again and again with different values of n. So we declare n equal to 5. We declare a result variable. It will call a factorial function with int n. Now I will repeatedly call this same function again and again and again. This is what we call recursion. Since n is not 0 right now, so I recursively call another function with a value n minus 1. So as you can see, a new function will be pushed. You can see here the same function is pushed factorial with value n equal to 4. Since n is not 0 or 1, I will again push the same function with a different value n minus 1. So n is 4 here. This is the topmost stack function which is running. So 4 minus 1 will be 3. So same function is hitting again with n equal to 3. Same function keeps hitting again. The moment n becomes 1, we return 1. So it keeps returning back. The value returns here. Since the value returned here, it multiplied itself with n and returned that back. So what if people are asking how the value would have been working? Let's do that. Now let's visualize it. This will help everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the moment it becomes 1, it returns back 1. So REC is equal to 1. We multiply this 1 with n here for this particular function. So REC into n. We are returning REC into n previously. What is 5 factorial? 5 factorial is basically 5 into 4 factorial. So if recursively I get 4 factorial, I can multiply that with 5, it takes 5. I multiply it, it becomes 2. Now, I know 2 factorial. I can multiply it with 3, it becomes 3 factorial. Now I know 3 factorial. I can multiply it with 4. You can see, for every function, you can see carefully, for every function, this line was executing REC. The moment it was called, nothing below it execute until it is over. Nothing below that executed until it is over. Now 3 factorial is over. I can multiply it with 4, it makes 4 factorial. Now it will go back to here where REC was getting executed. Now the 4 factorial call is over. I can multiply it with 5. It becomes 5 factorial. So result is 120. I can print that. So what we have to understand here is this. Let me share a picture so that I can see. There is a picture, good picture, which everyone can see. And kindly use Stack Overflow. This is a good website where you can understand and learn a lot of more things. Carefully see what is happening here. So here if you see, you recursively keep calling the function, keeps calling, keep calling. The moment it returns, then it keeps returning. Another picture which can explain AC. So when this fiction explains it very well, kindly check that. Call factorial 4, call factorial 3, call a function with factorial 2. Same function it calls with different values. Calls factorial 1, then it calls factorial 0. The moment in the same function, the value of n becomes 0, it returns 1. We multiply it with 1 again, it becomes 1 again. We multiply this with 2 and return back 2. We multiply it with 3, it returns 2 into 3, 6. And we multiply 6 with the 4. So what we are getting? We know that the factorial of 3 is 6. If we multiply it with 4, it becomes 24. So this is what we call recursion. Same function is called again and again and again to reach towards a dead end. While coming back, it start making the answer. From 0 we return 1. We multiply it with 1 and again return back 1. So we know 1 factorial. We multiply it with 2 and return back, it becomes 2 factorial. We multiply it with 3, return back, it becomes 3 factorial. We multiply it with 4 and return back, it becomes 4 factorial. We multiply 5 and return back, it becomes 5 factorial, and so on. That was factorial and recursion as an introduction for everyone. That's it for this video. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys in the next video.